Well, this is the national championship where people have come from all over the country. We've got people from Delaware, we've got people from California. We came from just north of Nashville, but this is our final show of the year, and it's the national championship. So everybody brings the best of the best at this show.
We've been coming since 2018. It's one of the highlights of our show year and one of our favorite shows. This year we brought 18 horses with us. This breed is probably one of the most unique horses we've ever worked with. Both my husband and I came from a background in quarter horses and ranch horses, and from the very first time we worked with the Gypsy, it completely, we just fell in love. They have the biggest heart, the best work ethic. They love their people. These horses will leave their food, they will leave their herd and pasture mates to come and spend time with you. One of the coolest things about the breed is how versatile they are. There is absolutely nothing that a Gypsy Vanner cannot do. They are probably one of the most versatile breeds I've ever worked with in my entire career. So one of the things that makes them so versatile is the size of their heart. These horses never say no. They are always up for an adventure with their human. They love trying new things, and they are very naturally just talented. And so one of the cool things at this show is you have every single discipline offered that you can imagine. So we show in halter, showmanship, trail in hand, trail under saddle, ranch riding, traditional and Western dressage, English pleasure, dressage suitability, Western pleasure, horsemanship, and equitation.
This is my first time showing at a Grand National show. It's really fun. It's like I bond more with my team, and I get to spend time with my horse a lot more, and I get to challenge myself. We're both learning, but it's nice to have a horse that knows more than you. My favorite part is they're so gentle and kind. They're really loving, and they're really good for family horses. I think I've been doing pretty good for my first year showing. I'm just really excited to see my next year.
It's the best of the best, in my opinion. If you come in here, you're believing that your horses have what it takes to compete against each other. We are in Reno, Nevada, and it takes us about 3 days to get here. Been with the Gypsy Vanners now for almost 12 years. My role at the ranch is I'm the head trainer, herd manager. I do all the reproduction at the ranch. This has been our biggest accomplishment. One of our homegrown mares, we won her division for conformation class, 4 to 5 year old mares. Wayne Rankin is killing it in the driving. He's the owner of the ranch. He killed it in freestyle last night. Just memorable moments. The qualities of the Gypsy that people are just drawn to, of course, the hair and the feather and the refinement that has been brought to the Gypsies. It's just, and their beauty. Their beauty is their soul.
It is the best breed for a family situation. I can keep them at home, train them myself, and still have a good time with them. I've been coming for 4 or 5 years now. The quality of horses is getting better every year.
I guess about 12 years ago we got into these Gypsy horses. What makes this breed so special is they're very amateur friendly. They're attractive to the trainers because they're talented, they're athletic, and overall they're just a beautiful horse. There's one for everyone. You've got horses that are more laid back and chill. You've got horses with a little more get up and go.
You got people that spent countless hours getting here, setting up, showing their horses, the grooming, the 4 days of nothing but hard work and showing horses, and people loving it. Everybody gets up and buys a horse and dreams of coming to this show, but it's great competition, and if you place in the top 10 at this show, you've done something really special. And then just getting together with all these other trainers that we compete against, and they are competition, but the main thing, they're also our friends. And so we're encouraging one another and hoping the best. Of course, we want to win, but we also want it to be a good show. So good competition is good for everybody.
I love my horses. I love being with horses. They're just my life. I just love them. And I love being with my mom. I get to see all sorts of different people from different areas. Like there's some people from California, and there's a bunch of variety in horses. That a 14-year-old can train a 3-year-old to ride all by themselves, and they're so docile that even he knows how to lay down on command. They're sweet, and if they ever do get scared, they're easy to get out of it, and they're not going to ever try to hurt you.
Love this breed, especially as far as the driving aspect of it. when you find one that loves to drive, it's such a good, easygoing drive, and they were bred to do it, so they're super willing to drive. Driving is my favorite thing that I got from Chris.
They're a versatile breed on the whole. They're easily trainable. For me especially, they excel in driving. That's what they're bred and born to do. That's what the whole purpose of them were back home in the UK.
So here at Nationals here in Belton, Texas, there's a number of driving classes that they offer. This morning, their daughter Tia actually did like the driving trail class where they do the obstacles and stuff like that. But then there's open, and then there's reinsmanship that's kind of more of a tedious, working more on your skills versus just the horses as well.
I'm a Starfire Training Center apprentice, and I actually live on site on the property. I show anywhere between 3 to 4 at a show now. I do have a vet tech job that I work 4 days a week, but I try to my best to either get rides in before work or work and help around the house. My favorite discipline is some of the pattern classes. Ranch riding, you can really make it your own, but I really like to show off my personal skills in equitation classes. Being new to the show circuit and showing at a higher level, I feel like I've accomplished at a decent rate over the years, but definitely this year will probably be my best year competing.
We've been qualifying all year, as has everybody from all around the country, and we're excited to be here right now. It's great to meet new people into the breed. It's great for newcomers to come and see the different types, find out what they like, what they don't like, which disciplines they might like. So I think it's good to get a variety, learning, meeting your old friends. That's always the best one for me.